Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your host El Young, and we are here with the brilliant Nothing Speaks. So, welcome, guys.
Hello,
All
hello.
right.
So, guys, could you introduce yourself and what you do within the band?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name's Evan. I'm lead vocalist and I play a bit of guitar.
Cool.
I'll go. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, hello, my name's Zach Costello. I play lead guitar and I do some backing vocals sometimes. Thank you.
My name is Boyer Allison, and I play the drums.
I'm Joe. I play bass and I do some backing vocals sometimes.
Yeah, cool. So, guys, let's dive into some questions. As kids, what were you listening to?
Uh, for me, it was always like the prog rock greats, so like loads of Rush and like Genesis, a bit of Yes, and then grown up a bit, and then when we got this band together, I became mates with these guys. They were listening to sort of Dream Theater, and that got me into Dream Theater a lot more. So it's definitely the proggier stuff for me.
Yeah, I would agree. A little bit of like Guns N' Roses and Alice in Chains and stuff like that as well.
Yeah,
Lots of influence.
I was just listening to what my mum and dad had on, so it was like Jane's Addiction, Faith No More and stuff, and It Bites, Dream Theater, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, all that. AC/DC as well.
Yeah, a lot of AC/DC.
Yeah.
Everything good.
Yeah, when I was younger, I didn't really listen to much like metal or rock. But then when I was growing up, like sort of into the teen years, there was a lot of metalcore for me. And then like Dream Theater came along, and that sort of took over my entire music taste.
Cool, cool. So, who actually got you into listening to music? Was it a family member, such as your parents or a sibling, or was it sort of like a journey of self discovery?
Yeah, well, me and Zach's dad were in a band together growing up. They're both musicians, so from me personally, it was definitely my dad. He's a drummer as well, so I've just been playing the drums like my whole life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I think we'd all say that it was our parents were like the main
Yeah.
influence in our
Yeah,
music
but
taste,
that plays guitar as well. So I'm the same. I'm just the same as Blair, but guitar.
Yeah, I've just had
Metal.
like instruments around the house like my whole life.
My dad works at Tesco, so
And so do you. So you're carrying it on.
yeah, it's all in the family business.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. So, out of all the bands that you've sort of like listened to over the years, who was your sort of like main influence to say, I want to do that? I want to get up on stage and perform?
It was Alex Lifeson for me from Rush. I remember like the first sort of proper gig that we did as this band out of school was at LaBelle in Edinburgh, and we did a cover of Spirit the Radio, and I played the guitar solo, and it was like one of those moments when whilst I was playing the guitar solo like for the first time on stage, and I was like, oh yeah, this is what it's about. This is really cool. I want to do this like all the time. So yeah, I mean, he was like my hero growing up. So
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, mine was Dream Theater and John Petrucci. It still is. If that's sad for a 20-year-old.
I would say for me,
Bad
it
or
was cheers, mate.
Oh, sorry.
I would say for me, it was just like watching like it was pretty much Event Sevenfold for me that started everything, and then obviously like John Mayong is probably my like he's the person that I look up to when I'm playing. So
Cool. Cool. So we've got a question from Lisaboo, all the way from Canada. She asks, "How did you choose the band's name?"
Zach, do you want to?
Yeah, come on, Zach.
Ask
You
my
gotta give
dad.
the cool answer though. You gotta give the cool answer.
My dad definitely didn't come up with it and give me it. We
Oh my
thought
God.
about it very hard.
Yeah, that was the coolest
Well,
ever then.
Well, yeah. So my dad came up with it, but then we sort of thought it had another meaning, as in like sometimes saying nothing speaks more, and then I don't know, sort of that thing. Sometimes saying nothing speaks more than.
No, I think it. Well,
And the fact that
the band started
we
off.
started
Yeah.
with no vocals as well. It kind of has tied in without us meaning to, but now we'll pretend like we meant it, like we watched this interview.
No, I definitely think because we used to not have a vocalist when we first started the band. We used to do all the melodies on guitar. So like at the start of it, there literally was no vocals. So it resonates quite well with where the band started from.
Cool, cool. When was the first time that you decided to actually add vocals to the music?
It was for that gig at Labelle that I talked about. I think that was 2020, that gig. It was like right before lockdown started.
Yeah, so when we realized Evan wasn't like completely awful, we're like, might as well give it a
yeah.
go.
We're all like, oh, none of us can sing, so
Yeah.
we don't have a singer. And then I was at band practice one time, and I was like, I'll give it a go. And we wanted to do "Killing in the Name" at the end of the set, and we were like, you can't really do that completely instrumentally. So I was like, I'll give it a bash, and stuck with it. So.
Cool, cool. So, were you in any sort of like bands before you started Nothing Speaks?
Well, yeah,
did.
I think we all did this music project called Friday Night Music Project, and it was something that was ran in Midlothian. So we all actually basically we started the band there, but before that we were all in different bands. Kind of some of us together, some with other people, but
Yeah,
we did like school bands as well.
Yeah, if you're talking like an actual proper band, like in this sense, no. But
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
my
first
first
one,
attempt, and it's going on it so far. So
yeah, it's not bad.
yeah,
Yeah. You've got a question from Aussie Ann 2025. She asks, which comes first when writing a song? Is it the words or the tune? If I'm not, it's just not musical.
Ours is the tune.
definitely the riff.
tune every time.
Yeah, every single time.
Yeah, it's always
lyrics are the biggest
guitars
struggle.
that we start out with. We'll write a really cool guitar. Well, we think it's a cool guitar riff,
Yeah.
and the song will sort of expand out from there. And
I think as the
usually-
band as well, we enjoy like making music rather than writing lyrics. We kind of just leave that up to Evan. Like, the most of what we do as a band and what we find fun is like creating like really cool like melodic parts and stuff like that.
Yeah, to be fair, there was one song where I came up with a vocal line, and then it was on guitar. It's off our EP called "Reasons to Stay." I came up with a melody for that first, because that was one time I was like, I want a cool vocal melody, and then I wrote the riff around it. But that's the only time I've went about doing that, and we've went about doing that. But most of the time, we just bring in riffs we all have and melt them together, and it comes out sounding okay, we hope.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the other thing, is that I think we're okay at writing instrumentals. We're good at writing riffs, but we're absolutely woeful at writing lyrics just now.
Yeah.
It's like all the lyrics in our EP, I think, are all like is pretty much the same thing. But
We can't stop saying you.
Go and listen to them. But
Yeah, we love falling. We love the idea of falling.
yeah, every song
We've got rubbish balance.
That was a terrible joke.
It was meant to be.
God, that was awful.
But I think you write what you're better at first, because that comes more naturally.
Yeah.
Cool. We've got another question from Jane. And she asked, what style of music do you play?
It's always the trickiest question to answer that when you're writing your own music and someone asks you like what genre it is. You're like,
Yeah, it's definitely a mix.
I think it's leaning more towards grunge now. Grunge with like Metallica breakdowns. that sort of area. No, but I mean, we're all like obsessed with Alice in Chains just now, and Slaves to Gravity as well. So all the songs that we're writing just are very grungy. So that's what I would say, at least.
I mean, when we first started, it was kind of just like, oh, this riff's cool, we'll just write that. And then, like, the next song will be completely different. And then we'll just go back and forth. But now I feel like we're sort of finding our sound.
Yeah, we're definitely honing in on what we want to sound like as a band.
Yeah.
Cool. We've got another question from Lisaboo. She asks, do you have a favourite song of your band's and why?
I think it's our unreleased one, to be honest.
We all collectively agree that the one we've just wrote.
It is a banger, man. It is so good.
Yeah,
we got the final mix the other day. It's all our favourites.
yeah, that's super Alice in Chains inspired, that new one. I think it's the 8th of August that's going to come out. So it's
First day of Bloodstock.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can follow us on Instagram Nothing Speaks UK. Keep updated.
I feel like out of the ones that are out, though, definitely my favourite is Caves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Secrets.
I really like Fall Apart. Fall Apart? I don't even know.
That's not the song.
All the ones that involve falling, I quite like.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for that, Lisa. So, what have you been up to, especially over, say, the last 12 months?
That's a good question.
Well, I mean, most recently we won Metal to the Masses in Scotland, so we're heading down to Catton Park to play at Bloodstock in a couple of weeks' time, which is really cool.
Crazy.
Yeah. Especially the best rock band in Edinburgh. No, in Scotland. That was a joke.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, I mean, definitely recently that's taken up like the majority of our time as a band is planning for that and working out, because there's so many incredible bands that are playing there. I mean, even just on the New Blood stage, there's so many really cool bands that it's like trying to work out how we're going to promote ourselves once we get down there and try and get as many people as possible to come and watch our show. As they have loads of time. And we're playing on Saturday at Legends in Edinburgh. That's going to be a really cool gig. That's just sold out, actually. That's going to be very fun.
Yeah, it's supporting a local band we all love as well, called Big Iron.
Big Iron.
They formed back in 2023 something, but they're really cool. They're all really nice guys as well. So it's for their EP launch. It's going to be a good night.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Mainly over the last 12 months,
it's going to be very sweaty.
Yeah, we're all university students, and Evan's actually just graduated. He got 2-1, so everyone can congratulate him. Yeah, woo! But yeah, we've just been making music alongside university. We all study music as well, so it's quite good. It goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Cool. We've got a question from Jen, who's from the UK. She asks, where is your band from?
So we're all from Edinburgh. We're all from just outside, like towns just outside Edinburgh. And like Blair's saying, we're all, well, I'm not anymore, but the rest of the guys are all.
You're just unemployed at this point.
Yeah, just unemployed. Professional musician is the term.
That is true.
Yeah, professionally unemployed.
Unemployed with a diploma.
So, you've released a new single called Number 2. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
It's an instrumental. It is
a canon sequel to Number 1.
Yeah, well, we have this.
It's not hard about the name.
We have no idea how to name instrumental songs, so we called the first instrumental Number 1, and this is Number 2. The next one will be Number 3, and that I think takes care of it. But it's really cool. It's it's there's a lot of stuff in it for an instrumental. It doesn't get boring at any point, I hope.
Yeah, it's cool. We'd enjoy writing them as well. It's quite a nice,
Yeah.
like it's fun for us, and we think it sounds cool, and it's so much fun to play live.
Yeah.
We have a different version of it that we play live. So
Yeah, I
kind
mean,
of
I,
how to
with,
see it.
with
I
Dream
regret
Theater
tracking that
being one of
solo.
the big influences, it's like, why wouldn't we write some instrumental? And I go back to
100%.
what we were saying about like we're far more confident in writing parts for instruments than we are for vocals. So I think it comes a bit more naturally to us to write instrumentals.
I think this is the quickest, like how do I say it? The best one of our singles is done in the quickest time as well, which is surprising as well.
Yeah, the best performing in a short period of time.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that was quite surprising. I'm happy as well because don't know. Really,
we didn't really know how to like expect how it was going, but it's definitely overachieved what we thought it was going to do, which is really good.
And it took me long enough to track that solo, so I'm glad.
It was
like 2 days trying to record the solo.
About like actually 3 hours.
We all left.
That's what I get for not writing it before, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Is there any new material that you're working on?
Yes.
Yeah, so like we said earlier, we've got this new tune coming out on the 8th of August, which it'll be the first day of Bloodstock. Day before we play on the Saturday, if anyone's coming. And we've got another tune it just needs vocals. So get that done and then get that recorded, and then hopefully November time that'll be coming out. But I mean, it's not even finished yet, so
Yeah.
who knows? But no, we're always working away on new stuff. I mean, that's the majority of what we're doing in practice sessions now is writing as opposed to actually practicing the songs we've already done.
Yeah.
Cool. So, is there any sort of like plans for putting your singles on an EP or even an album?
We've already got an EP out, so now we're just looking at the continuation of singles over the next, say, 6 months or something like that, because we want there to be continued hype. So
yeah,
we want to release it over a long period of time. So we
want a steady flow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just to build up like a waterfall.
Yeah, we don't have the audience yet to drop.
Yeah, once we get to a point
EP.
where we feel like we can wait a while and then release a full album.
Yeah, like that. Like our hearts are wanting to do another an album because that'd be cool, but we want to build up momentum a bit, I guess, and then do it because we done the EP first because that was like the first big thing. We just wanted to do that. But now we're just releasing bit by bit to get people wanting something big.
Yeah, I love the idea of doing a proper concept album, like scenes from a memory type. Like every song leads into the next one. It's all got the same story. So I think that'll be something that will keep the singles rolling out and work on something like that in the background so that one day, probably in quite a while, we'll be able to release something like that. But
Cool. We've got a question from Lisaboo. She asks, "Do you have a favorite venue that you have played at? As well, do you have a dream venue to play at?"
Yeah, I mean, my dream's just any O2 academy, like a big academy.
you could do bigger than
No, come on, arena, O2 arena.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, just I don't know.
I think LaBelle in
In
Edinburgh.
stage at Bloodstock.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
my favourite venue so far is LaBelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, LaBelle in Edinburgh is just got the best sound on stage of any venue that I've played at.
Yeah,
it's
that's
Guys
immense.
that work there know exactly what they're doing. It's like it's so much fun to play there.
But it's going to be Bloodstock. Yeah.
But I'm predicting that's going to change. On
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of dream venues, I think getting to play at Murrayfield would
I was
be
gonna
like
say that. Yeah.
absolute dream come true for us.
Yeah.
Or like Hampden Park. Is that what it's called in Glasgow? Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, my realist like.
No, this is realistic.
Yeah,
You're
it is.
making it.
No, I mean, like, I don't know. I'd like to play like I don't know, Barrowlands. Oh,
Yeah, that'd be unreal.
yeah. Barrowlands or oh, where else? Not the Hydro. Or maybe the Hydro actually. Yeah.
Also, if we made it, well, when we make it to America, just any venue there out with the UK.
Well,
Would you be really cool?
Red Rock.
A random dive bar in the centre of Baltimore.
Red
I think
Rock
that'd be so cool
America.
though.
Yeah, Red Rock for America or the Sphere if we're getting.
Imagine.
Just have a
Just
mass.
fall over. I'd look up and just fall over.
It would be so trippy.
Yeah. We got a comment from Jane. She says, just played one of your songs, Fall Apart. Totally brilliant. Great guitar riffs and drums and vocals. I shall be subbing to your YouTube channel.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Yes.
If you have an Instagram as well, you should follow us over there. Just we're not as active on YouTube, but we are quite active on Instagram.
What did you think of the bass part? What did you think of the bass part?
Shouldn't mention it. It was shit.
Oh, cheers. Thanks.
What's your profanity?
Yeah, sorry.
So, excuse me.
That's it.
So, is there any plans on sort of like doing a Scottish tour or like a full UK tour in the near future?
We have plans for like sort of like weekenders, going like maybe like up north into Scotland, and then going down to like Midlands sort of way.
Yeah.
Just for like a weekend or just like a week. But we're sort of just still in the planning stage for that at the moment.
Yeah, it's hopefully maybe going to be very late in the year, but we're like very early stages of planning that.
Yeah, but I mean, we keep talking about Bloodstock, but I think in terms of promoting like 3 or 4 nights down south, I think Bloodstock's going to be really useful for that. I mean,
100%.
Most of our audience in the UK currently, I'm pretty sure, is sort of Midlands, north of England. So that's definitely where we would be heading for, and getting to promote ourselves to Bloodstock or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Because we can gauge the following that we get through social media, and then if we look at this like stats, we can choose which cities we have the most like attentive people in that could actually make it to our shows.
Yeah.
Cool. Jane has just said, yeah, I have Instagram. I'm musical and a classically trained singer. So well put it.
Oh, nice.
Oh man,
Thank you very
That's
much.
impressive.
Thank you.
That's sick.
Yeah.
You got
Thanks,
to give
Will.
Evan a singing lesson.
Oh, come on.
I'm joking. To be
drums.
honest with me, I need one.
you need a remembering lyrics lesson.
Yeah, lyrically.
Yeah, I think you need drum lessons, to be honest. You see that double kick you've got in your
We
garage?
love each other, I promise. We love each other, I promise.
Yeah, this is our love language.
It's like Sin Anger Part 2.
So, if you had the financial backing and everything is aligned, would you sort of like go and tour over into Europe or over into? You did mention you want to get over to the US, but would you like do a full blown tour in the US, Canada, or even down to Australia?
If we had the budget,
Yeah.
if we had the budget, we're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, that's we just want to get on stages wherever we can and play our music to as many people as possible. So,
Maybe like festivals over in Europe as well, like Hellfest
Cool.
and Wacken and
South America as well. Our music's very well suited for.
Come to Brazil.
yeah, like crowds like that are mental as
That'd
well.
be mental, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So, is there any sort of like merchandise that you've got, like t-shirts, hats, stuff like that?
Joe, is there?
We're in the process of getting more.
Yeah.
Wait.
In
Wait
the
a minute.
meantime, we have loads of these, which we're taking down to Bloodstock with us. This is wristbands.
Yeah.
with the logo, the new logo.
We're gonna have a select line of limited edition T-shirts and jumpers as well. So we're in the process.
very,
of
very
getting
limited.
them. Yeah,
We
very
have-
limited.
We have some CDs.
Oh yeah,
I'm done.
Zach, you need to do like the beauty product.
like QVC.
Hand it over.
Yeah, no. So we're designing a bunch of new T-shirts and jumpers and hats and things like that to take down to Bloodstock. Yeah, that's really good fun.
We've released merch like we did t-shirts and hats, but they sold out, so we don't have.
Yeah, they sold out pretty fast.
Yeah, we didn't see the much money, though,
yeah,
Joe.
we made like 10,000. So quick, you know.
Because your house got robbed.
No. No.
I believe you. Sir.
Yeah,
I think Joe just took the money.
We had enough money to go on holiday. It's one of the cool parts of being in a band that sort of actually has people that listen to you. Is like you get to go and design T-shirts and stuff. Like just do stuff that you never thought you would get to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've had people like with the CDs like ask like, "Oh, do you ship like internationally to these mad countries?"
I don't even know what to do.
I didn't know where they were, to be honest.
Yeah, there's like a £7 CD that they're gonna have to pay 50 quid for.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of questions. The first one is from Chian. Do you have a dream collaboration?
Alison Chains. Yeah.
If we got to support them at a gig, support Alice in Chains, that would be ridiculous.
Oh my god, life would be complete.
Yeah.
I think they ever come back to Scotland. They haven't been here in ages. That'd be
Yeah, well, they made it to
deep.
Birmingham, but they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't say anything to us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be unreal.
Yeah.
Or Dream Theatre was quite far fetched, but that would be unbelievable.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, yeah. Be very cool. I try my best to copy Petrucci, so maybe he could just replace me. Sick.
I'll take that. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bye Zach.
Mike Portnoy Club?
Yeah, I'd be gone in an instant.
We've got another question from Ocean 2025. She asks, any chance of final, even if it's a limited run, maybe in the future?
I think when we
Yes.
build up a bigger audience and
Yeah,
we're
I think
looking at
when we make our first like full album, we're definitely gonna do some.
100%. I was gonna say this.
No matter
How-
how expensive it is.
Yeah, maybe like do a limited run of secrets on a secrets EP. Maybe with like a grey black splatter. I think that'd be quite cool because that's kind of like you can see here in the artwork. That's
Yeah,
kinda
that'd be cool.
That'd be quite cool. But a limited run because I'd have to sell one of my arms to get a good amount of them. They're quite expensive.
There's a vinyl pressing place in
I
Scotland.
saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still so much money.
Is that where Boff got them done?
Yeah, they were it was like £1,600 for them.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Let's do a little. We'll do
Maybe
one.
Yeah, no.
do one, everyone fight for it.
Yeah, we'll do one.
We'll do one, and then we can auction it off.
Well, we can buy a meal deal each or something with that money.
Yeah, imagine
No,
no one
that's
buys
what the Spotify money's for.
Where can people find you on social media?
Instagram's the main place.
Yeah, everywhere.
But yeah, we're
Facebook.
most active on Instagram, but we Facebook, YouTube,
TikTok.
TikTok. We've just got TikTok
Yeah.
back.
Thread, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is
Do you-
Nothing Speaks UK.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have a sort of like Bandcamp so people can go buy your merchandise, or can you just buy directly from you?
Yeah, we were using we've got a website, but since we sold out, that's currently down. But as soon as we get everything back up and running, the link will just be in all our profiles, like all our bios. So you'll be able to just go to our Linktree and find merch from there.
You can also find our Spotify.
Exactly. And if you're on Instagram, you'll be able to find Facebook, or if you're on Facebook, you'll be able to find TikTok. It's a great app.
We're on most major streaming services too.
Cool. So, have you got any advice for people who want to become a musician, whether it be for their sort of like own personal sort of like enjoyment, or possibly going down the sort of like commercial route?
You gotta love late nights and accept that you're gonna be quite poor.
And copy everyone. Rip off everything.
Yeah. Rip off when you can.
Just want to be a
Steal
musician.
riffs from your dad's band.
If you want to be a musician, just start. Just,
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
Yeah.
know an instrument already, great. If not, then it's like Zach and Joe and we'd say the same. It was like so much stuff on YouTube and on the internet out there for learning guitar, and bass and drums, and
And we were literally just all friends, and we've all just spent our childhood playing and practicing together. And it's so good when you're in a group and like environment like this, because you're always pushing each other. Or if Zach played a solo, everyone wants to be able to play like one better. And if you're writing riffs, I've got to be able to keep up with like different time signatures. Like you're always bettering yourself. So it's great to have a group of friends that love it as well.
Yeah, I mean, and even if you're doing it yourself, it's like pretty much everyone in the top 40 just now is a solo artist. So
Yeah,
it's
true.
not like you need a band with you. Just start doing it.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of people are always scared that they feel like they're not good enough, or they feel like they're not practiced. The four of us, when we first started, were shocking.
Yeah.
Everyone when we
I'll get
started
video proof with me. I was
absolutely
rubbish.
pants.
Yeah, and Joe, you're almost there now, aren't you?
Cheers, mate.
One day, Joe, it's fine.
Yeah, it's been 8 years, and I'm almost at the Nation Army. Don't worry.
So yeah, sound advice there. Sound advice. Any final words before we sort of like sign off?
I think if you've got a spare 5 minutes, please go listen to our stuff. It would be really appreciated, and drop us a follow on social media. Keep up with what we're doing.
For 5 minutes, you could listen to like half of one of our songs. That would
True.
And thank you very much for having us on.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for the questions. Thank you very much.
Just a couple of things before we sign off. Lisaboo says, "Thank you so much, Nothing Speaks, for coming on.
Go.
You follow here."
Thank you.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
Jane says, "Yep, we are definitely supporting you here."
Thank you.
Jane.
Thank you very much.
Very
Yeah,
cool. Thank you.
International band now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sorry, that was terrible.
I mean, Joe, you're almost bald for it.
Cheers, mate. This cap's staying on. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, thank you
You're
so much.
laughing too hard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. God.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, thank you for coming on, and thank you for doing this. It's been an absolute pleasure. So, guys, if you haven't checked out Nothing Speaks, please do. I'll put all the links down in the description there. So these guys are absolutely brilliant. So go check them out. So again, thank you so much for coming on, and yeah. So, guys, until next time, we'll catch you all later.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.